Welcome to Everything Black. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for joining me. I just wanted to show this video. We're going to get right to it. And we're going to talk about it afterwards. So let's watch the whole thing. And then we'll get right back to it.
You're trying to kill me. Get the fuck off of me. I'm not stopping with you. You're trying to kill me. Stop.
He did nothing wrong. I was here the entire time.
Did nothing wrong.
I was here the entire time. He did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong.
The cop started it.
It was him.
He's a little boy.
He is a minor. And he did nothing wrong the entire time.
No, because it wasn't. He beat me up. I'm not stopping for you. He beat me up already.
Baby, just let go. Just let go and let him. Just let him.
You're fucking nasty. Get off. Get off.
Yes, he's a minor. They need to take his badge. They need to really take his badge.
He came aggressive. I'm not. Let me go.
You let him go.
Y'all let me go. My mom. It was all her fault. It was her. Back up.
You not your mom's number.
You're trying to kick me down.
What is your mom's number? Officer. Sir.
No, Israel. You did this. You did it. You did this. You did this. No, I was in the store the entire time, honey. I saw it all. No, because he did it wrong. You were following him from the time he walked in the store. No, honey, no. Y'all are so wrong for this. Y'all are so wrong. And he is a freaking minor. That's the thing. This is somebody's child. No, I didn't miss anything. I didn't miss anything. This is a child.
Just let them.
Yeah, I got interrupted there, so I'm going to start this over. Give me 1 second. We'll start from the beginning.
You just trying to kill me. Get the fuck off of me. I'm not stopping with you. You just trying to kill me. Stop.
He did nothing wrong. I was here the entire time. I was here the entire time. He did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong.
The cop started it.
It was him.
He's a little boy.
He is a minor. He is a minor. And he did nothing wrong the entire time.
No, because it was him. He beat me up. I'm not stopping for you. He beat me up already.
Baby, just let go. Just let go and let him. Just let him.
You're fucking nasty. Get off.
Let him go.
Yes, he's a minor. They need to take his badge. They need to really take his badge.
He came aggressive. I'm not. Let me go.
You let him go.
Y'all let me go. My mom. It was all her fault. It was her. Back up.
You not your mom's number.
You're trying to kick me down.
Israel officer, you did this. 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 No, I was in the store the entire time, honey. I saw it all. No, defend you because he did nothing wrong. He was in the store. No, honey, no. So wrong for this. Y'all are so wrong. And he is.
And I'm not your child.
Exactly. Exactly.
They would have never just let them cuff you. Just let them cuff you.
Baby, let him cuff you.
I can't.
Baby, go ahead and let him cuff you.
I can't. I was being nice.
The damn child. This is somebody. Baby, this is a child. You don't take all of this. That woman right there came up. That is and clear with him. He looking baby. It don't make no sense.
Calm down.
Your co-worker, she did, and when she got the fucking door. Oh, the fucking door you work in. Shut the fuck up. My husband is an ex-con. I can get her. I ain't worried about it. Shut the fuck up.
Stop resisting. We'll straighten it out.
Please calm down.
Calm down.
He said he in a bed is money. If she don't know the slang, she needs to shut the hell up. Get a whole entire.
Just calm down, okay?
Let them come. It's over. Cause they don't help. That's the fucking right now. His bad news.
My neck.
Stop resisting, sir. Please
My
stop.
neck.
This don't make no damn sense.
Hey, tell him to stop, because they don't hurt.
No, please, he's crying, bro. How many people does it take, bro? Calm
Baby, just go ahead and let go. Because they're going to keep doing this shit. Just go ahead. Yes, they are.
I'm getting sued. I'm calling my mama. I'm calling my mama.
Call your mama, okay?
I'm calling my mama.
What's your mama?
That don't make no damn sense.
What's your mama's number? Call your mama.
406 5424.
And what's your name?
KJ.
KJ?
Yes, man.
This don't make no damn sense.
You're a minor.
That's a damn baby. And he don't got no fucking weapon.
Look at that.
If she don't know the slang, she needed to shut the fuck up. She ain't gonna have.
I'm not stopping with you.
Now let's talk about this. Let me add a little music here. Real background. Yeah. This is what happened, y'all. The first thing I see is that both of him, the race soldier and the young black guy, which if you go to YouTube, or I mean, if you go to X, they call this kid a black thug who tried to pull a knife on, I guess, the teller or manager in the store. But the dude did not have a knife. He told the lady, I'm gonna pull out a band, which means he gonna pull out a band of money to pay for his stuff. So she's, according to the witnesses, he was walking around in the store and she started following him. And then they had a conversation where she thought he was trying to steal something. And he immediately told her that I'll pull out a band, I'll show you I got money, according to what they say. Apparently, that's what he said. This is hearsay, what I'm saying. And it's hearsay about what happened in the store. But as you can clearly see, they come out the store. He got the cop by his jacket, and the cop got him by his jacket. Now, this is not an adult male. This is a minor. And let me say this, white supremacists don't care if it's a minor. They don't care if that's a kid. They'll drag him just like they would an adult, a black adult. All they see is a black face, right? And this kid is pretty strong. He handling that off. He handling that race soldier. This is not an officer, people. This is a race soldier. Apparently, this race soldier didn't come in there and try to de-escalate. He tried to escalate. Okay, that's a difference, okay? So, these young kids, they don't understand that, okay? They don't understand the rights. They ain't been probably even told their rights. But we as black people, we gotta kind of educate our kids that when a situation happens, just go ahead and let them arrest you. Let them take you to jail. Let them do what they gonna do, and then your defense is in the courthouse. Okay. Now I understand if he's jerking on you and if you got to defend, at some point you gotta defend yourself. Now, but in this situation, you behind enemy lines and they can kill you. They can kill you all because you resisted. And all that officer got to do is say he feared for his life. Right? It don't matter if you're a 14-year-old kid or an adult. If he say he feared for his life, he can kill you. So the best thing I can say is just go ahead, let them arrest you, go to jail, then do your thing in court. Okay, then fill out, whatever paperwork you got to fill out, and then take care of that in the end. And the number one thing you don't do is talk. When they arrest you, don't say nothing. Okay? Because all that stuff can be held against you in court. So don't say one word, just go to jail, do your thing, get your little lawyer that they give you, and do what you gotta do from there. Okay, so let's walk through this thing from this instance.
He did nothing wrong. I was here the entire time. He did nothing wrong. He did nothing.
So the people are telling him that the child did nothing wrong. For this race, so we don't give a shit. We just need somebody to battle with. And you see, you can't really handle this kid. Even when it's two officers, they can't really handle this kid. Alright? So let's continue. And like I said, the people are telling officers that the kid did nothing wrong. We have more than one witness. But like I say, a race soldier don't care.
Nothing wrong.
The cop started it.
It was him.
He's a little boy.
He is a minor.
Look at him.
He is a minor.
Look at
And
him.
he did nothing wrong the entire time.
No, because it was him. He beat me up. I'm not stopping for y'all. He beat me up already.
Baby, just let go. Just let go and let him. Just let him.
You're fucking nasty. Get out.
Yes, he's a minor. They need to take his badge. They need to really take his badge.
I'm not. Let me go.
Now they're asking him, is this a minor? They telling him, yeah, this is a minor. But do they care? Do they stop? Hell no, they don't stop. They don't stop. They keep on jerking. They keep on trying to break him down, trying to throw him down. These white supremacists, which are race soldiers, they don't care. They're not trying to de-escalate the situation. They're trying to ramp it up. You know, this is white supremacists at its core. This is what they want to do deep inside. They want to do this to black people. This is something they can't resist. You know what I'm saying? This what's get the wheels turning on white supremacy. No matter how many people are telling them this kid didn't do anything, they don't give a shit. He's black and they feel like they got somebody that they can control.
My mom. It was all her fault. It was her. Back up.
You guys your mom's number.
You're trying to kick me down.
What is your mom's number? Officer. Sir.
No, it's no officer. You did this. 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 You.
Now, here is the problem right here. See, as long as they know they got the government to back them up, they create this situation. This right here, this Karen, has got more black men killed than goddamn can count. This is the problem right here. They get old, they don't have no life. Nobody's attracted to them, nobody want them. So they gotta be noticed. They gotta track down, they gotta stand up for white supremacy because now they are not wanted by nobody. Their own guys, their own men don't want them. So they have to create something to get back at us, to become noticed, so that people can pay attention to them. See, this is the problem right here. You get one of these, they get angry. This person is angry at the whole world. So they go find them a little target, somebody they can target. They'll grab them. They'll watch them. They'll walk with them. They'll say, okay, I got one. He's not, he don't understand white supremacy. So let me give it to him firsthand. All right. So everybody knows this is the problem right here. But yet a lot of sisters seek friendship, seek comfort with one of these sisters, with this white supremacy. Hey, this is a white supremacy. It's the female side. And sometimes I think they just as worse as the males. So look closely, identify. I'm gonna bring this camera up for y'all to look closely at this lady. This is the problem right here, y'all. This is the problem with white supremacy right here. It's one of them. It's one of the main problems. Look at them. Sisters, I want y'all to look at them. Now listen to what they saying she did. Bag it up just a little bit. And I wanted to say this. Let me play it.
No, it's not.
Right here. This is where they will kill you. This part right here. This is where they will kill you. Once they get you right here, And it's both of them, it's two of them or more. Oh man, you in danger. This is the part right here where they would kill you. And they would turn around and say it's your fault. Black men, so many black men has been in this spot right here. Black men and women. This is the spot where they would kill you and justify it. See, once you get right here, it's up to these racers where they want to take you out or let you live. This right here is the spot where they will kill you. And nobody on this planet can do nothing about it. Right? Nobody can do nothing about it. Nobody has done nothing about it so far. As of this date, nobody's done nothing about this. And this is where I say that black people will have to come together and stop this kind of insanity. We got to stop this, because once they get to this spot, it's over. Once they get you here, it's over. This is the death stroke right here. This is the death fall. This young man may not be alive after this. Once they get you in this spot, this is it. So many of our young men, black young men, have died right here. Once they get them down, George Floyd was one of the last person we seen. He probably won't be the only person. And he's not the only person we've seen in this position. Once they get you here, they got you. This is the death fall. This is it.
Oh, officer, you did this. You did this. You did this. You did this. You did this.
Now listen what happened. The lady gonna go through it. Listen what happened.
You did this. No, I was in the store the entire time, honey. I saw it all. No, defend you because he did nothing wrong.
Now listen at that. She asked her to defend her. Why didn't the black woman defend the white woman when she was trying to get this young man killed? She want her, the black lady, the white lady want the black lady to defend her. Negro, why don't you defend me against this other Negro? Against this black thug? Why don't you help me? They always is the victim. No matter what they do, they don't see themselves as no aggressor. They see themselves as a victim. You cannot change this in the white supremacist mind. They see things totally different from us. Everybody always mess with them. Nobody mess with us. They don't mess with us. We mess with them. We come between their privacy. We interrupt their day. They don't never interrupt our day. We interrupt their day. The white supremacist doesn't care about how things come about. They just insert the problem. They create the shit. And then be looking like what I do. And then they want you to agree with them. These are sick people. These are very sick people, y'all. This is
You were following him from the time he walked in the store. No, honey, no. Y'all are so wrong for this. Y'all are so wrong. And he is a freaking minor. That's the thing. This is somebody's child. No, I didn't miss anything. I didn't miss anything. This is a child.
Just let them talk this talk. I can hear you. I don't need you yelling. I'm not as hot.
Okay, you don't have to tell these white supremacists you want to chat. When you are fooling with them, when they are trying to seduce somebody, you're becoming a nuisance to them. Okay? They don't give a damn if you black, white, female, young, old. They don't give a damn. You interrupting police work. Don't even try to impose or stop, tell them to calm down or don't do that. That ain't gonna work. Now you see the black brother over here, he just finished. He eventually gonna say something, but he's not gonna do nothing. We have been trained not to do anything until we conduct the business. Mainly because we don't know exactly what's going on, number one. So you don't want to just intrude and you ain't for sure what happened. And even if you are for sure what happened, would you be man enough to step in? Knock these dudes off this kid? Put your life in jeopardy? These are the things you're going to be faced with in a situation like this. But at some point, black people are going to have to interject. You know, at some point. This ain't going to keep on happening, trust me. Black people only going to put up with so much of it, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's going to be its own. Okay? This is where it's going to come to. White supremacy is pushing us in a corner. And you don't want to ever be pushed in a corner. You don't ever want to push nobody in a corner. You want to always leave a way out for somebody. Okay? But white supremacy is pushing us into a corner. So we're almost at the point where we're about to be pushed in a corner. And when we get pushed in that corner, there's no way you can tell or say how we're going to react. Like the guy in Ohio, he didn't know how to react when they shot his son. And nobody can tell him how to act. And so when he reacted by killing another police officer, hey, that's just what y'all did. Y'all pushed us into a corner. Y'all didn't leave a way out. Right? So when this shit go down, don't say everything.
Exactly.
They would have never just let them curfew.
So did you hear the brother? This is what happened when we call the police. They come to check us, not the people who may have lied about the situation, may have made up a phony report. They don't give a shit. They see a nigga, they gonna do their thing. They wait for this every day. They go to work to do their thing against us. They don't go to work looking to arrest white people. They don't go to work looking to jump on white people. They go to work looking to handle us. So I'm gonna end this right here. We're gonna go to the next thing. I'm gonna stop sharing. Alright. Let's go to the next thing here. I was looking into. There was a church shooting. Check this out, y'all. This is weird right here.
Now, I'm Alicia Nieves in for Anna Koyman. We are following some breaking news that you are seeing right now on your screen. Gunshots ringing out at a church in Michigan leaving multiple people shot as the building now up in flames, a trace of fleeing from the fire, ripping through that sanctuary. Police confirm the shooter is down and say there is no ongoing. But investigators are still working to determine how many people were hurt and shot, what led to this violence for state police happen any moment. In the meantime, now further is former IP officer in Cuba.
Not real bad.
And some misbegotten soul. Someone who is obviously
of the NYPD. When you think about what investigators are tackling at this moment, because this is not just a shooting where they're trying to pick up evidence, but I imagine some of that evidence is in that building right now that is on fire. What is probably happening on the scene right now?
Well, first things first, they want to know if this is a solo act. I'm assuming it is. They're going to want to properly identify the person. They want to make sure everyone is safe. And then they're going to do the deep dive investigation, getting into his social media.
Look, it ain't never a single act. They want you to think that this is single. This is happening too often. This is happening too often. That whole church is on fire. And they trying to say that one guy did this, a solo guy. These people, this is organized, man. Those people were trapped in that church. It's more than 9 people. It's more than what they say. It was that whole, if you look at that thing, let me show y'all. Let me bag it up. Back. Right there.
Fleeing from the fire, ripping through.
You can look at that, man. That whole church is on fire, and people are trapped in there. And you can look out there in the parking lot. It's about 50, 60 cars out there or more. Get in a little closer. Look at how many cars out there. That whole church is on fire. The people have not came out of there. Somebody apparently trapped the door shut and then opened fire. You gonna tell me that one guy thought of this and did all this? They always claim it's a long way. But you and I know better than that. This is organized. Somebody is targeting these churches. I don't know whether it's a blood sacrifice or what. But, back in the day, they had this Jim Jones thing. Black people ain't the only one do shit like that. So it's another news story that just pretty much happened. I thought I had just put my show before I shut it down. White supremacy is real. Everybody's targeting churches. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all hear some more about what's happening. Let's hear some more.
Through that sanctuary, police confirm the shooter is down and say that There is no ongoing threat to the public, but investigators are still working to determine how many people were hurt and shot. What led to this violence? We are waiting for an update from police.
Someone who is obviously mentally ill feels the need to strike out and be heard.
And all these people are mentally ill. All the shooters are mentally ill. But all these mentally ill shooters are getting guns, stacking up, and nobody even noticed the shit. You know what I'm saying? Making these plans. This mentally ill person is making his plan to kill all these people in church. Now that don't make sense. The whole church. I can understand you talk to the preacher, you know how they to get on. But the whole church, lock the doors, the people couldn't get out, set the whole church on fire. Well, they probably had to run toward him, and he was blasting them as they were running toward him. Now, this is all hearsay. That's not what happened, as far as I know. But let's just say it did happen that way. He locked all the doors, set all exits of fire, and had flames. Said had a situation where all the doors was already locked. That fire from that point got at the head of the only exit, the only way out, and had his gun ready to start shooting. Okay? But you always have these experts right here lying and said it was just one guy, and he's a mentally ill guy. Wow.
We live in a culture now where people feel it's okay to do violence upon other people, and we have to find a way to end this sooner than later.
Bill, as someone who is formerly of the NYPD, when you think about what investigators are tackling
they're going to want to properly identify the person. They want to make sure everyone is safe, and then they're going to do the deep dive investigation, getting in.
And I ask that because I understand this is a community of 8,000 people. So I imagine a small kind of police department in the area. And not to say that they are not capable, but they probably typically don't deal with a massive investigation like this is likely going to be. So how quickly could we see federal agents and resources to help understand what led up to this, and if there truly is no ongoing threat?
Well, the FBI has district offices, and if they're not already there now, they're en route. They should be there shortly. But you are out.
Well, as you can see, that whole church is in flames. And I don't see how nobody survived that. Especially if the doors were locked. Shooter was probably at the only exit spot in the church. And how he did all this by himself, I don't know. And that can't be explained. And whenever these shootings happen, that's never explained. So, y'all get ready for this one. This one is just coming out. Thank you for joining me. This is Everything Black. Have a good day.